I'm used to looking here, and I don't think I'm actually looking at you. So, getting still, even in doing video or live streaming and videos for quite some time, nothing heavy production, just pressing record or go live and going. And so, getting used to looking at a space and a place where I'm actually looking into the eyes of my audience is still not something that I've been in practice of doing. But especially when you have like a larger iPad, it to look here does not look right. It's like I'm looking at me and not looking at you, my audience. So I have to watch a playback and see how that comes across. Hopefully, it comes across well. I wanted to check in with you on this HAPS Hump Day broadcast. And this is going out, I know, to a couple of different platforms and talk about just very briefly the importance of being an attentive listener. When we talk about so much leaning in, to things, let's lean in, not figuratively, or literally, but figuratively, and sometimes literally as well. But let's start leaning in more as it pertains to listening, and it's one of the most important, I think, human relations skills, interpersonal skills that a person can have and demonstrate. And I think that it serves all of us so well in cultivating strong relationships, both at work and at home. At work, it's going to help with building rapport, with understanding. When you listen attentively, also, I want to say this, that you are most likely going to ask better questions, because when you're listening, especially with an intent to understand the person or persons who are talking to you, you're going to have better you're I mean, to get more clarity and to have a better or deeper understanding of what's being shared with you. You will be promoted and provoked to ask better questions because you're tuned in, and tuned in for the sake truly of understanding the person who is speaking. And so that it's so very, very, very important to do that. And a lot of us, human beings, will, if someone asks us the question, do you think you're a great listener, a good listener? Oh yeah, oh yes, yes, yes. I am shocked at people sometimes that I know that call themselves good listeners, great listeners, and my experience is, oh, really? You know, I think that skill could use a little tweaking. And here's the thing, I'm not coming to you and talking to you from a place of perfection as a listener. I do believe I am a very, very excellent listener and have been the lion's share of my life. However, I understand and realize no matter how wonderful of a listener I think I am, the real response comes in how people respond to me, and how people receive me. Do people desire to share with me and talk with me? If they do, most likely there's something to my listening skills. Hope I didn't go through grad school and study professional counseling and coaching and conflict resolution, and that I'm a poor listener. My God, that would really, really, really be bad. But those things can happen. They can happen. But the reception, where I get the evidence to say I am a great listener, an excellent listener, is from my relationships, both personally and professionally. I notice, I see, I hear, I get the feedback that people enjoy speaking. to me, sharing with me. So if I didn't have that feedback, I think a lot of people it's they position themselves or say that they are great listeners based on what they feel and not from the feedback that they have received, really confirming from the people in their lives that they are great listeners indeed. And that's the test. But especially as I conclude on today, be mindful, especially with work, when we're in these Zooms and Google Meets and Skypes and all of the different things, different types of ways that we're meeting. Um, be conscious of, and I know a lot of us are dealing with fatigue. We're just tired of all these online meetings, online meetings, online meetings. But turn a camera off and go multitask or whatever you might be doing. And I do think it's okay. I think sometimes it is okay to put up your icon, put up your picture, whatever, and but don't zone out, don't tune out, but rather lean in and tune in to what is being said, and that way again, and ask great questions. Ask questions that show, asking for more depth, more clarity, for examples and things of that nature. I think that really does help, especially in this time. And also, it really projects to the person sharing in the meeting or the person running the meeting that you're an attentive listener, whether consciously or subconsciously. That information is being transpired to those in the meeting with you. So just make sure that you're not zoning out, tuning out, but that you're tuned in to what is being shared. Okay? Because again, attentive listening skills, great listening skills help us to build success in our relationships, both professionally and personally. And it's important that we do both. But again, they're perishable. And so you have to work on it with every interaction that you have. My friends, this has been Tailored for Success with your Take It to the Top One at Work coach, Cherise Taylor. Until next time, remember this: your best is yet to come. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.